Show me the good. Today I'm going to be talking about this skater dolly, and it's been a very useful tool for me. And I would say I've had this for about 10 years now. And in Amazon, I provided several different kinds of them, but they generally work the same exact way. You got the skates, you got the frame here, and you got the 1/4 screw ins, and you can actually turn the wheels with these knobs here, and you can angle them to make circular dolly moves, such that nature, and then you can lock it in place. So very, very, very useful tools. I'll provide more information at the end of this video where, as far as the links. So if you get this skater dolly, you can either get it with just like this, right? Or some of the packages I provided below will have a package of articulating arm. This is something I own differently. This is a small rig articulating arm. And the way it could work is you can mount it in the center like this. And then the reason why it's called articulating is because you can articulate it to a move. Something like that. You can position it accordingly. And then you have a camera, which I also own, like a GoPro. You can even put your cell phone, as long as you have a cell phone holder, you can have your phone up here, or you can have a small camera like a mirrorless, or you can have a DSLR. I've used this back then with the DSLR. So now you have these moves. Okay. So you want to take it an extra step where instead of holding the base or the body of this Pico doll like this, I have this old selfie stick that's got the thread here for the 3/8. All you have to do is spin it that way. I won't spin it all the way through, and then you can extend the arm. So now you got a handle. Check that out. Isn't that cool? So you get this nice smooth shots, and just create these interesting effects as your camera moves. So that's how I use it with this. And then, yeah, you can actually use this for several different types of, you can even use lights with this. If you need some kind of effects for your shots, you can rig a light. For instance, this LED light, okay, I'm going to turn it on so you guys can see it works. You can rig a light up here to create an interesting effect to your shot. So, you can have sort of that move. I'm going to turn off my top light so you could see now. So if I have this on, and then if you wanted to create some interesting light effects, you see how that kind of gives you two different shades. You got the gradient lighting right there, and you can create a specific mood for your lighting that way using this dolly. Or another way of doing it, if you want the product to come to the camera, you can use this Lazy Susan. It spins. Just put something on top of this thing, and then you put that on top. As long as it's stable. This is not the right tool for this one, but I'm sure you can find something to rig. And then just balance this out. And then as this is traveling, the product's on top, and then you can get that nice, interesting shot and bring it in front of the camera. So let's have it spin so that way you can kind of get an idea what the effect looks like. So for instance, your camera's like that, you can have some kind of movement like that. So very useful tool for a lot of different applications. You can be creative in many ways. So highly recommend if you are a filmmaker on a budget, if you need some kind of dolly shots. This is actually not a bad tool to have in your tool case. Definitely, I have had this for 10 years, and I often pull it out for a lot of tabletop shots that I need for food or content that allows me to ride this skater dolly on a smooth surface. Like I said, I provide the links below. There's several variations that you can look at. There is like the New Ear. There is a brand called Nikau. This is more close to the Nikau, but this is an older version. This is a brand that's probably not in Amazon, but I provided other ones with Amazon. Feel free to click on that if you like. If you decide to purchase it, that will give me a small kickback just for doing these kinds of videos. I also provided links if you're interested on GoPro, as well as the articulating arm, such as the small rig that you can probably use for this. But there's another package with VidPro SK22 that actually has a package, your articulating arm and this all together for $41. So that way you get the whole package in there. All right, if you guys have any questions down in the comments, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.